Thank you, Aaliyah. Well, as the number of coronavirus cases rise throughout the country, many small businesses are feeling the effects of the restrictions that are placed on them by the state and local governments. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf recently announced a new round of COVID restrictions that include shutting down indoor dining and on-site alcohol consumption.
Today, however, the owner of one long-standing Washington, Pennsylvania restaurant defied the governor's orders and opened his doors. 7 News reporter Dan Mayers was there and has this report.
Angelo's restaurant has been a staple in the Washington community for nearly a century. Third-generation owner Michael Pasalacqua says the family business has been a passion of his since he was a child.
It's my life. It's everything.
Pasalacqua says there is no evidence to show that indoor dining is a major cause to the spread of COVID-19.
And I'm going to say this loudly, and you can start writing the governor or Secretary Levine, that there is no scientific data or case studies in Pennsylvania in contact tracing on what this industry has done or not done in terms of spreading this disease. There is no evidence. They will tell you that there is, but there is not. And the studies that they followed were done in Texas and Florida in March and April when those two states were running rampant at 100%. They're still using that ridiculous data today.
When doors opened at 11 a.m., a steady stream of customers quickly made their way into the dining room. Some patrons were asked to wait in their car to avoid a crowded lobby. Pasalacqua says the restaurant will follow all CDC guidelines to the letter. That will ensure not only the safety of the customers, but also the staff. He says customers will be asked to limit their stay. They will also be required to wear masks when not seated at a table. Staff will be required to wear masks at all times. Those handling food will be required to wear gloves. The gloves will be changed every 15 minutes.
The public is clearly on our side. The public realizes that this has just gone too far, and that anybody following the recommended CDC guidelines can manage this thing without infecting people, and that's all we've been trying to say.
He says he is more than humbled by the show of support his business has received from the public. Some of that support comes from right here in Ohio County.
And we wanted to come and support his decision because we think it's wrong that the restaurant industry has been targeted as, you know, the place to get COVID-19.
We felt really strongly about coming here to support Mike, and you know, the line out the door is a clear indication that we aren't alone.
Although Pasalacqua says he does expect some backlash from state and local governments, he feels the restaurant will be able to stay open for the foreseeable future. Reporting for 7 News, Dan Mayers, working for you.
Dan, thanks. Pasalacqua says the restaurant had booked over 400 people between lunch and dinner for both today and tomorrow.